Combine 80s synth with blaxploitation kung fu. 1985's The Last Dragon is what you're gonna get out of it. A young martial arts student, Leroy Green, aka Bruce Leroy, played by Timac, just achieved what they would call the final level of a martial arts. Or is about to anyway. The person who actually reaches that would exhibit something known as the glow, as he is told this by his master. And he's given half of a medal that is supposedly from Bruce Lee, and he has to find the other half of it from another master. At a screening of Enter the Dragon, which I reviewed about a month and a half ago, we get introduced to our main villain, Sho'nuff, played by Julius Carry, aka Bucky from Disco Godfather, who terrorizes Leroy, and he coerces him into fighting him, even though Leroy doesn't even say much. You realistically just can't be calm in a situation like that. Like, how can you be that calm? Elsewhere, arcade owner Eddie Arcadian, played by Christopher Murney, sends out a couple of his thugs to kidnap a singer named Laura Charles, played by Vanity, aka one of Prince's ex-girlfriends. Man, Prince got the good ladies, I'm telling you. However, just as they're about to take her, Leroy arrives and beats their asses. Laura and Leroy have a bit of an awkward conversation before they split off for a bit. And about Sho'nuff, that dude is freaking relentless. He beats Leroy and even one of his students up. Oh my goodness, bro. Bro just wants something to crash out on. Come on now, y'all. Y'all don't want to admit it, but y'all had at least one or two celebrity crushes in your life. But Leroy's brother, Richie, played by Leo O'Brien, is freaking obsessed with Laura and wants to, do some stuff. Yo, he's a little too young for that type of stuff. Laura gets kidnapped once again, and Eddie's wife, Angela, really wants her to produce her video, but she refuses. And as things are about to go down again, Leroy bursts in and fights everyone again. And come on now, y'all. Were you really expecting them not to fall in love with each other? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Sho'nuff still appears sporadically throughout the movie, and this time he destroys his parents' pizza shop. This dude has absolutely no chill. Anyway, Leroy poses as a pizza delivery guy to a fortune cookie factory where the supposed other master is, but it's really revealed to just be a computer. But then we have those little you had it all along type of things. Kill that trope already, like, oh my god. Eddie sends a bunch of guys to kill Leroy, but he manages to fend him off pretty easily. But just when things start to become bleak, his friend Johnny, who was told by Angela about the situation, and the latter who left Eddie, start killing people. Unfortunately, Laura and Richie are captured, so Leroy goes to a dilapidated building where he faces off against Sho'nuff. He uses his glow to beat Leroy to a pulp and send him flying. Then, using past events, Leroy gets his own glow and beats Sho'nuff. Arcadian appears and shoots Leroy, but at just the right moment, he catches his bullet with his teeth, chains him up, and then hoists him up in the air for the police to detain him, then reunites with Laura at the studio, where they kiss. What a happy ending. Man, need I say no more. This is a 9.75 out of 10. Check it out if you can. It is just pure awesomeness.